My name is Deaconess TV, and in this video I'll give you a brief overview of some of the characters' lore in the game Overwatch. In the previous video, the theme was of minor connections between the featured characters. In this video, we will travel around the world as a small theme. Let's begin in Nepal, where we will meet Zenyatta. We mentioned previously that he became Genji's mentor. However, before this happened, he was part of a monastery. Years ago, following the Omnic crisis, a group of Omnic robots who were outcast abandoned their programmed lives and established a monastery deep into the Himalayas. Their leader, who amusingly is called Mondata, sought to heal the wounds that had been caused by the Omnic crisis. Zenyatta disagreed with this new direction and had his own beliefs how to heal the wounds between humans and Omnics. He believed that the correct way was not through dogmatic teaching, but from the engagement and interpersonal connection. Due to this, Zenyatta followed his own path and broke away from the monastery. In terms of where Zenyatta's loyalties lie, when a conflict arises, he always chooses to protect the innocent, regardless if they are human or Omnic. Our next hero is located in India. Her name is Satya Vaswani, and we know her as Symmetra in the game. Following the Omnic crisis, a lot of cities and communities was shattered around the world. A corporation named Viskar in India began to create new self-sustained cities. The corporation picked up young Satya from poverty as soon as they realized that she was one of the few who could bend reality. She was drafted into their academy for light-bending architects, and she was brilliant and soon became their star student. Even though she was one of the corporation's top architects, the Viskar Corporation saw far great potential in Satya's abilities, giving her the moniker Symmetra. Viskar sent her on missions all around the world to uphold its corporate interest and expand its influence into other countries. Let's travel to Brazil, where we will meet the international DJ celebrity and freedom fighter Lucio. As Brazil began the slow process of recovery after the Omnic crisis, Lucio wanted to find a way to bring the people together. He found his answer in music and helped them forget their troubles. Soon his community was faced with new troubles though. The multinational Viskar Corporation signed a contract to redevelop large areas of the city. This was said to improve quality of life for the citizens. However, this never became reality. Instead, strict curfews was implanted and the people was used as cheap labor force. Lucio's reply was to steal part of the Viskar technology. He rallied the people and successfully drove the corporation out from his neighborhood. With his newfound leadership and fame, Lucio realized he had the opportunity to make a difference and change the world for the better. Let's continue to China, where we will meet the scientist and climatologist Mei. Many blame the planet's climate changes on the new technologies and the growing Omnic population, and also on the increased consumption of resources, but the true cause remained unknown. To find a solution, Overwatch established a series of eco-watch points at remote areas around the world. She was assigned to Watchpoint Antarctica, where a disaster occurred, a sudden devastating polar storm that battered the installation and cut it off from the outside world. The scientists were forced to enter a cryostasis in the hopes to survive until a rescue attempt could be made, but rescue never came. It was years later until the team's cryogenic chambers was discovered. Mei, still in hibernation, was the only survivor. The world Mei awoken to had changed. Mei has decided to continue her work on her own. Equipped with a portable version of a climate manipulation technology, she travels around the world, hoping to re-establish the eco-network and track down the causes of the threats to the planet's ecosystem. Our last hero in this video is located in Egypt. In Pharah's blood, duty and loyalty runs. She comes from a long line of highly decorated soldiers. Her dream was to follow her mother's footsteps, which was to become an Overwatch agent. Pharah enlisted herself in the Egypt army. There, she was a courageous leader and a fighter, and with her excellent record, she was well fitted to join Overwatch. Sadly, Overwatch disbanded before she could. Instead, Pharah joined the Helix Security International, a private security firm. They were protecting artificial intelligence in a top-secret facility. She received her training in the Raptora Mark suit, an experimental combat suit designed for devastating fire combat and very high mobility. Pharah still mourns Overwatch passing, and she still dreams of fighting the good and making a difference on a global scale.